session 10 of The Ancient War Reborn. I am your DM, JVD.
I'm Evan the Great. I play Luta Silverstring. Vesper is a hoe, and I'm an idiot.
The Bearded Wonder, and I play Vesper Nor, the Moon Elf.
Oh, and an idiot.
Not an idiot. Oh, yeah.
Together they're a whole idiot.
I am Smiley, playing Ord Whitehammer, whom has lost nearly all faith in most elves.
But she was an elf. Elhiria, she is an elf. So.
He's the only one that he currently has faith in. Because he's the only one that has him worried around.
Okay. As we last left off, the Merchant Council had passed judgment on the said. The night before, Luta was chosen to go help bury this man so far off the beaten road. And you guys are returning. You can tell as you guys make the edge of the wood out to the right of the caravan, everybody starts packing what little's left out, getting ready to get this place on the move. You've already kind of wasted a good amount of time just burying this guy, but that's how it goes. Judge, jury, and executioner. By the end of the trip, tells you we'll arrive to the hamlet outside Dragonspear. He said, it's a nice little rest stop, not very big, it's pretty small. He's like, but be a nice place to rest the horses, get a good meal, good drink, and maybe, if you're lucky, find you a fine woman. Because with all this, man needs a fine woman.
Total remind me of me exiting my wife.
He kind of looks at you with a little sympathy. He's like, but I'm sure there's something that could do you better.
I hold up a piece of it. I know I had the system low.
So, the day is uneventful. A lot of quiet. Varys is giving you a lot of dumb looks. You're very upset about what you had said. Alright.
I'm going to approach Varys. I have a bundle of papers in my hand. I have misspoken before. I do apologize. I cannot make it up to you what said is in the past. But I do consider you a friend, and I may not be able to hand you a gun, but I can hand you this. And I hand him the bundle of papers.
Yeah, he opens it up.
It's blatantly obvious that it's schematics for a gun of his own.
Tells you why.
Oh, yeah, at least.
You did have a deal.
I feel that you don't owe me anything. He's like,
I've wronged you. I feel that I owe you. That's all.
He rolls them up and he says, that's very kind of you, but he hands them back. He says, things are already bad enough as it is. I have to show some loyalty here. I'm paid.
It's understandable.
And he's like, tells you in Dwarven. He says, maybe once we hit Waterdeep.
I've got plans for when I've prepared to us. Kind of inspired by this whole endeavor.
Your whole conversation is Dwarven now. And you notice Beset's kind of looking at you guys like,
Dead?
Yeah, dead. Thank you, fuck. Beset is gone. He's kind of looking at you guys like he doesn't understand what you're talking about.
I would like for you to be a part of it.
He tells you, do you think that's wise with everything going on? This is 2 of these you've had stolen. I mean, he's like, do you really want this getting out there to other people?
My plan when I designed this was I didn't want what happened to me happen to other towns, to arm militia and guardsmen across the Sword Coast with it.
He's like, that's understandable, it's very admirable, but do you not realize that would still fall in the hands of evil men? He said, because if Bed had one, he'd already blasted you guys.
Oh, I'm fully aware of that. Despite the fact that I haven't said anything to the man.
He was like, I could only imagine such a weapon as that guarding a place like this in all the chaos of yesterday, he was like, there would be none of us left to tell the tale. He says, sure, you can take an arrow to the knee. You take coral to the arm, you can shake that off. He's like, but this is rough. He said, this will stagger a man. He said, and if you're wanting to arm a whole city's guard with one of these,
Not the whole city, I don't think. That'd be ridiculous.
but still, say you guard Dragonspear hamlet up here with these, someone's going to take it. And he says, he's like, I do appreciate it, and I would love to build one myself. It's like, but you really need to think about what you're doing. You just had one of these stolen not even 12 hours ago. He's like, what do you think they're going to do with that?
I don't think missing. I wonder if they'll figure out how to make the ammo. That's the real hard part.
He said, there are things, I'm sure, out there that can figure out.
Oh yeah, I'm
how to do
completely
this.
certain.
And he said,
But what I'm afraid of, the last one they took, they did take the ammo pouch.
it's like, exactly. He's like, so do you think it's wise to put this in someone else's hands?
I'd rather be on a friend's side than an enemy's. In case something happens to me.
You say that, he kind of puts his hand on his chest and takes a bow. He takes that very honorably, that you would think that of him. He says, I would keep it safe. I would keep it secret.
I think I'd like that actually.
And he tells you, come water deep. He says, speak with me. He's like, then I'm under no one's loyalty.
I would like to clarify one thing about that. I owe the man. I have no ill will towards the man. He's just an asshole, really. But most merchants along, especially when coin usually are.
He laughed and he said, you're right. He is an asshole, but he's got coin.
Exactly. If you ever find a way to Middelbar, ask for Clan Whitehammer.
He tells you, maybe one of these days you'll take me there yourself. I would very much like that.
I think I would have too as well.
You guys continue a friendly conversation.
Don't judge.
You talk about Reborn and stuff to him. Has anybody got anything they want to do before we hit Dragonspear hamlet?
Stay around Grizzly, do whatever he tells me, and do not talk out of
I
turn.
do express to them that I feel we should put artillery into the loop as to what was going on. Eventually, I mean,
Is that what you want to talk to her about?
yeah.
Okay.
If everyone else is against it, I was considering just going off and sneak off on myself, talk to her, because I feel like I need someone we trust.
Who's her?
The druid.
The druid.
Oh.
Yeah, Roland probably would want to speak with her as well. Right now, I don't really know what to say.
Well, here's the thing. You guys are not, you, Roland, and Ord are not guards.
Right.
So, I mean, you're
But I don't wanna
travelers.
just walk up and
You
start
could just
talking
walk
to her.
up and start talking. But what did Varish just explain to
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Secrets.
I'm not stopping you. I mean, that is completely up to you. Understand why you would want to mention such a thing. I mean, when she said, Emerald Enclave, I mean, you automatically realize, oh, wow. I mean, they would be totally for what we're doing. But the question is, do you want to bring that to someone else's attention? You've already drug Grizzly into it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
No.
that is completely up
I
to
don't
you
want
guys.
to. I don't want to fuck up anyone else's life. I mean, damn. But I do want to apologize to her and express to her that I feel like the point of the attack was more so to get my gun that was stolen.
So you are going to go up and talk to her.
Just apologize for it, and I feel like it's my fault.
She tells you there's no need to apologize. In Dwarven.
Yeah.
She will speak to you in Dwarven. She says things like this do happen during a long trip. People get weary. People get aggravated. She's like, though I will admit, I've never seen anything like that go on. She's like, people accuse people of thievery. People will accuse people of lying. She's like, but a fight and rape, usually people just get desperate enough that they will mate for recreational reason with whatever they find suitable on the road.
Like, if you remember, or was being
When
this
she
person.
when
Yeah,
she
I was
said
like,
that,
rape.
she looks back at Roland. She looks away.
What? Great.
And she looks
Oh.
You get that
Oh, she's never
regionality.
heard of it's like something like that on the road. I mean, because usually, like, you're on a 2-month trip. You know what? You might look like a 4, but in 3-4 weeks, you look like a 10.
So Roland's looking like a 10 to her right now.
When it comes to the boy, I would say
to be honest,
that
I was already probably like a 7 at the beginning of this trip.
I'm more like 6. But if it's any consolation, the boy is very
And the fact that I'm also, assuming she really is a druid, and I'm also a nature lover, that'd probably bring her.
They all
bring her
are
up
at
to
first.
But much respect for yourself and your enclave.
So she's like, it's like, I do appreciate the good you guys are trying to do. She's like, but for the next month, she's gonna ask, she's like, please cause no more trouble. She's like, I'm about ready to kill that man back there.
I've been trying to avoid him for the last month.
She's like, and it's bad enough you're stuck beside him.
I know.
Who knows, maybe we could ride on her wagon and get away from the fucker.
You can.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping either one of you guys.
You know what? The whole reason I stay back there, I just love the fucking bear.
See, you can wingman for the druid. You can be like, hey, me and you are going to stay here. You get to Paladin there, and you're like, oh, I got to go feed the bear.
I mean, even when we were stopped in the town before, I just stopped with the damn bear.
You slipped over there. And I'm the whore.
She smiles and she's like, the bear is interesting. She's like, may I part a gift to you?
Of course.
And she speaks some Elven words and she touches you on the head. She's like, now you may go have a conversation with Kurt. Yes! She's like, I bid you good day, good dwarf.
Oh, you have a wonderful year.
Cast out on other people. I mean, I've got it.
Are you the DM? No. It's my game.
Nobody telling you what to do.
But you just said you can't. I'm the DM.
I said I didn't know you could.
I didn't know if you can either. I'm doing it.
Okay, good.
Don't question the DM.
Roland's gonna die.
Roland's gonna be
I've already
rolling
accepted
on.
that like 3 sessions ago.
You see Ward come like skipping back to the back of the caravan.
And I'm just like talking to Bear as I'm walking next to him, like feeding pieces of cheese and.
Does he make like bear noises over there?
He's like,
I would assume that it's like when he talks and the bear growls and roars and snorts, he understands what he's saying.
Yeah, and I talk to Bear all the time, even with it was no place.
Yeah, and it looks like they're having a great conversation. Ward's probably like munching on cheese, then hands him some of it and goes back to eating himself.
I didn't say that.
I would assume that you have a good idea of what's happened here, being what
Roland's just
that
smiling
you
ear to
got.
ear. You know.
So-
I think I might be better friends with Bear than Grizzly.
Yeah. Anybody else? Luta, keep her mouth shut today.
Yeah, she's been quiet about it. She's holding her up into the grizzlies.
Bed does. He'll keep looking around and smiling at you. He feels victorious.
I'm gonna talk to Orvustia while we're walking.
Orvustia, okay.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm just gonna tell her everything about my past.
Let it all hang out.
I'll hang out.
Which side of fours?
Y'all about to get engaged?
But I'm not gonna tell her about him being, a Harper or
Just
anything about the
you.
poet. Just me, and that
Everything that's happened.
these
Yeah,
are
but
and
he's
that
gonna tell her
Luta
everything what they
and
are.
Ord and Roland are my first friends that I've had since my family was basically killed. And then tell her that I met a shady guy at a bar that told me that my mother was still alive. I met him, and then I kind of betrayed my friend's trust. But now they've accepted me back, and that if she wanted to keep traveling with us, that I would sacrifice myself. It's because I like her.
You like her?
I love her. That's what I say. I like her.
Oh.
He dropped the L word.
Drop the L word. Lesbian.
You're
I'm gonna tell her.
lesbians.
Isn't there a show called the L word?
The L word, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her
Also
that
stop over.
I would sacrifice my own life before I let her come to honor.
And way to prove, that's awesome because you prove that, hey, I'm the typical guy player that when I'm a girl, I'm a lesbian. But now you're loving somebody, you're not just screwing everybody.
Right,
So
right.
you've took it a step above.
Yeah.
Good for you. Roll me a charisma.
It's gonna slap me one.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
With advantage? Because he
No.
used the L
Lesbian
word.
encounter on this caravan.
Sure, you can use advantage. Why not? You've just kind of opened up. We just got a recap of Vesper's story in small form.
Alright, 16, so 15.
All right. She wraps her arms around you, gives you a big, wet, romantic kiss.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's not the only thing wet on her. It's got lips.
Alright.
Yeah, we're adults here. The villain's demand. So.
This is not a show for kids.
no. If your child's watching this, please tell them. I don't want that.
All right. What about you, Roland? You just rolling along the back of the wagon on this horse? Shut up. God. It's not enough I just made the joke. I didn't want this song. I mean, you do see him chatting it up with Curd.
Out of game question. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it in game to see if it works. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Speak with Animals on myself
All right.
and listen in on their conversation.
I don't know, what type of conversation are you having?
We're talking about everything we can think of.
Oh, well, you tell.
I'm a barefoot.
What is his favorite thing to eat?
Well, we're talking about cheese.
Like, what was your favorite cheese?
while I'm feeding cheese, I'm slipping him beer from my alchemy jug.
Just about to ask you, you trying to
Oh, you're
introduce him
getting
to
very
wine?
drunk.
Well, no one knows I've been doing that this entire time.
What's her dad? Oh, he went up to the other caravan to
But,
hunt the leader.
God, what would we be talking about?
Probably his favorite kind of cheese.
Because I got like, I think it was like 30 something wheels of random cheeses.
What's your favorite? I'll buy you some more.
It's a good question. What does a artificer dwarf talk to a bear about besides cheese?
Well, I talk to the bear about hunting and things like that.
But are you a hunter?
No, I talk about like how it hunts.
Oh, okay.
Because remember,
Probably doesn't.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do here now. Go ahead.
But and what it likes to hunt, and like cheese. That's a good answer. It, like
This beer, if you keep giving it to, because I keep smelling it in the wagon.
oh, that's what for lost was the steel.
Are you gonna tell him what you were trying to do in the woods when you had him smell stuff and had him try to track it?
Yeah, good.
No, I'm not. I don't want to down him any.
No, just be like, next time, can you ever try to follow that smell, buddy? I mean, I'd appreciate it.
Well, he
No,
was
he didn't
following
know.
the smell he knew.
Yeah.
You guys.
I want to compare, like, I don't have claws, so I have to make claws, hence, like, the gun and everything.
He kind of says, I'm not dumb.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean,
I actually have an
I've seen
intelligence
you-
of 3.
I've seen you
Bear in mind.
shoot it. So.
The bear's smarter than it, or
Yeah, he's smarter than the average bear. Hey, boo boo. So he's gonna start calling you. He said, I can talk to you. He says, hey, boo boo. Let me get in that big on my basket.
Oh, yummy. But,
After all that, I'd probably go up to Hillary and thank her.
Hillary.
Hillary.
Hillary?
he wants to get laid now.
Hillary.
Everybody else says diamonds.
Edhelri. Ed Hillary.
But, I'm going to express the bear. I have so much respect and admiration for it.
EDH.
He's like jerking the bear off. He's walking beside.
And he agreed, and he's like, well, thanks.
Like
Cheese.
he's inspired my greatest creation I'm working on.
Oh, you make bears?
Well, I kind of to be kind of like a bear, and you've inspired its whole being.
Oh my god.
Alright. Yeah?
A big metal bear stole me through the jungle.
The bear's confused. A metal bear?
I pulled.
Dildo, metal bear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, actually no.
That almost sounded
I
like
was saying I pulled for
Yeah.
pretend. I was no.
Black-
No.
So you're going
Those
to
metal
continue to
snake
talk
they
to
do.
him, yeah, it's metal snake,
Metal
about
bear.
building this metal bear.
Just in general.
Metal bear.
And I talk about how I want to make armor for
Like, what
him
the fuck's he
so
doing?
he can be better protected and
The bear?
yeah.
Card?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He doesn't know how to take all that, but yeah.
He's overwhelmed.
And I really want
Yeah,
to focus
he is
on
very overwhelmed. You can talk to him.
Dude,
Grizzly Jones has never talked to the bear like
Yeah.
this before.
building my
I want to
helmet.
make sure he's
My helmet
happy and
first.
everything.
Well, you keep feeding him cheese. Of course he's happy.
I want to focus. I want the main focus of the whole conversation to be on him.
Okay.
You should ask him if he's constipated.
No.
Spelling her name.
EDHEL.
I have it somewhere.
Should he?
Yeah.
L-R-R.
Liu.
Ed Hillary. Hillary lost the vote, dude.
Basically, yeah, just basically gonna go up and thank her for what she did for him. You know, it's made him very happy. He just lost his ex-wife, you know, right after, about a month after losing his first wife.
What it is I mentioned something to Warren about Roland being a good-looking guy. Now Roland's like, I'm gonna go up and apologize.
I'm gonna get some of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play off on this.
Well, he is a virgin.
He's gonna pull out like a sack of weeds, Gucci Doochies.
I don't think I know what to do.
She'll tell you, I've already spoken to your dwarf friend, there's no need to apologize. It is what it is. He said, says, you know, she'll thank you for digging up the guy on the road. She's come to learn to trust you and your comrades, judgment.
Oh, never trust words.
You are also different.
Yeah, give me an insight. Oblivious.
You don't see her
This is the
staring at your
second
crotch.
time that Roland has been talking to a female and rolled a 1 or a 2 on an insight check.
Okay, we have a lesbian elf. Maybe you're a gay elf.
I've already been thinking about that.
Oh God,
I've already been thinking about
Really?
that. Ask you. Have I not been talking about it?
oh.
I know at least once you mentioned it.
So we have a gay man, we have a lesbian, and then we have
A
a
transsexual.
transsexual. It's interesting party.
And then we have a dwarf that has a hard one for machinery.
And a bear.
And a bear.
Here's a My Strange Addiction episode.
You're a transsexual, homosexual,
Oh,
lesbian,
she's still.
Technically I'm bi.
bestiality, maybe.
I don't think we're doing bad things to the bear.
We're not putting us in the game to go to the world.
Yeah, that's what he's building a mechanical bear for. And he's gonna put fur on it so he can be furry.
But it'll be fur just around that one part.
No.
and around the back side of the bear, it's gonna be furry too.
Or
He's
like
gonna
some
put
handles
some
on the back. Yeah, what are the handles for? Very fishy.
Anyways, let's wrap that conversation up. Well, let's get to Dragonspear hamlet. You can just hear the sighs of relief as you pull up to Dragonspear hamlet. Everybody starts literally putting the horses in the stables, locking up wagons, and let me go on page here. Grizzly does pay you guys your 5 gold because it's almost 30
Okay.
days. Yeah, it's the 16th of the flame rule. Everybody gets their payment a little early, and you see everybody walk in one general direction. The only tavern in Dragonspear hamlet.
Or kind of takes a jug out of his bag. Fucking good.
I will try to get a room. Do they have any rooms?
It's a small place. Okay,
Maybe you share with someone.
who is going to try to get a room here?
Or at least a bath.
he will try to get a room.
I'll try to get her.
He's used to the finer things. She's used to the
That's what I
finer
was about to
things.
say. Roland's
She
probably
is
looking
fine.
for like a luxury
Okay,
room.
well, no, it's not.
If they're there.
This is a hamlet.
He wants a presidential suite.
Tally
Best they got.
would be considered a hamlet. Just gotta put that perspective for you. So you will not get any.
They
Well,
have-
okay,
Well, I understand that much. I'm just saying, like,
Royals.
that's what
Roland-
he's looking for. Something.
Roland, washing your face with hot water is a luxury right now.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Something that hasn't happened in what, 2 months, a
a
month?
month, it's been about a month.
Yeah.
Been exactly 28 days you've been on the road. Here's your only problem finding a room. Can someone tell me what wagon is last in line?
Us.
So yeah,
But he's not bound to it.
you guys aren't.
No, I was pointing at him.
Yeah, you guys aren't.
And I was just up in the front with Elton.
No, that was early in the day. That did not happen.
No, he stayed up there just to get a room.
Yeah.
You
But,
can stay in her room.
Good.
you could if you were smarter. This place has 24 rooms in it. There is almost, actually for your caravan, there is almost enough for a room. The only thing is, there's another caravan that's coming from the north here. So there's a whole other grand caravan here in town. This tavern, that is called the Haunted Mead Hall.
That's awesome.
The Haunted Mead Hall.
What's their specialty? With a name like that, they gotta have a special drink.
It's just a hamlet, man. You're getting typical.
Blood of divine wine.
Oh, blood of the divine line. I'm gonna write that down just for somewhere else.
I believe it's in the Crystal Stride.
So, oh, well, that's it. Well, at least I know it's legit D&D then. Like I said, this is fine dining for you guys for the last month. Chicken, beef, lamb. I mean, you can get it here. It's better than roasted vegetables and conies that you've been eating most of the time. Oatmeal, stuff like that.
Jerky.
Yeah, pretty much. So, everybody gonna go have a drink? I can tell you Grizzly's booking it.
Oh, I assumed we've been sharing my alchemy jug.
Yeah, but here's the thing though.
Yeah.
Fine food compared to what
Oh,
you've
let's
been
see.
eating.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Grizzly Man or Orvustia.
Everybody going?
I'm staying on the wagon.
Wagon is locked up.
Oh, outside of it.
Okay, so you're gonna stay outside this stall area.
Once they all go, I want to talk to the prisoner.
It's a good question. What do you guys want to do with him? Obviously, leave him with Luta.
Yeah.
I will,
You just mentioned there's a wagon that came from the north, and he is looking for a wagon heading south.
would bed be at the meat hall as well?
Yeah, everybody's going there.
I'll head that way.
Okay, so
You
you
buy him a drink?
so you going to the meat hall too?
Yeah.
Okay, so Luta, you're staying back with Carlone.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Talk to him about stuff when nobody else is here.
Okay,
Figure out our game plan.
well, he said he was gonna head south.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
The question is, what are you gonna do with him for the night? You're gonna spend all day here tomorrow too, because this is your 6th day. Everybody's taking this is your break day.
let me look up. I got a spell, but I don't know if it's if the hut spell. I don't know if it's invisible. If
Dark's tiny hut?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, what if it is? If you can't see it, I'm gonna cast it, so he'll have somewhere to stay inside. Where,
I'm pretty sure.
See that.
You
Makes
can't
sense.
do
I guess if you can,
It's an invisible
I tell
dome,
him,
but you can do stuff inside of it that will show that it's there. Like,
because I can cast that on him
Have
for
to
8
stay
hours,
inside of it?
and he can just stay inside of it, and it makes it where you
You
can't
would
shoot.
have to stay in there with him. When you
I don't
leave,
know.
it's
Yeah, I wonder if it's. I think.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
is.
think it goes with me. I'm gonna have to stay in there with him. Maybe I can tell him that's what I'm doing. That way he can't get away without the alarm going off. Sounds like a good
And then
idea.
when you wake up tomorrow and he's gone, it looks bad on you.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're not there.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought, no, we never discussed.
Let me find out what it-
Man, Luda's gonna get us in so much trouble. She's gonna end up buried up to her neck.
Well,
What's the
one,
spell called, Lucy Book?
leave him his
I
tiny
won't be
hut.
able to
Oh,
help.
hold on.
I know where it's at.
Oh,
You just tell me what you want to do.
You try.
it lasts 8 hours. I want to find out if I got to be present for the 8 hours or it just
Yeah.
stays where I put it.
If we walk out, just go.
10-foot radius, spell ends when you leave the area.
Oh, okay.
Lasts for 8 hours.
Well, if it leaves when it leaves the area, I can't. I'm gonna stay there with him.
Okay. So what do you want to do with him for the night?
Ooh, what are you gonna do with the part of that?
Hadn't we mentioned to the caravan about dropping them off, leaving with the authorities in the next town? Whenever we
No one has said that. No one. He said that he told you guys he plans to head back south.
I asked him.
Because of what you guys have forbidden.
I asked him what he thinks. What is his plan of action right now for? I told him we're going to be here all day tomorrow too.
Yeah. He kind of laughs. He says, "Untie me and I'll tell you."
On time.
Untie him.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
He's a contest.
He takes the scimitar that you put in the wagon.
Oh, I've never said it.
No. And he sheaths it. And he said, "Is there any armor in here? Because I'm leaving. I'm heading south."
Not sure.
He says, "Well, can you at least help me look?"
Yeah, I'll be look for it.
So you go to help him look, and he tells you, "I'm sorry," and bam, he clocks you in the back of the head.
In game wise, that's probably the best thing he could have
That
done.
is the best thing he could do.
I'll know that when I wake up.
You see, I was thinking about mentioning to the caravaners, but just leave him here with the
Remember, he
authorities.
told you the less he knows, the better.
Ooh, y'all gonna find me out there and think that guy did it?
But think about it. Everybody thinks, hey, he knocked you out and he escaped.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, there's people.
Where's all your is this all your items? With
Yeah,
your
I don't have
horrible
much.
handwriting.
You're gonna hear some hillbillies come up. You sure?
I don't know.
Can you read me what you got?
Yeah.
We like a
Violin. I got one gem. I don't know what that gem is. Explorer's kit, and a healer's kit, a scimitar, a shield,
No, they gave us back
Kogar's
some
heart,
keys.
and leather armor.
Yeah, well, Torvar's heart's all I can until you're dead. He takes your healer's kit, your explorer's kit. You don't have that anymore. Which, if you want to buy that here, you can. But he takes that with
No.
with him.
Did you take the gym?
Yeah, if you got gold, he's taking it on you too. And you just got paid 10.
Oh, so
5.
he took all my gold?
Well, you got paid these last times. He took your 10 gold.
Alright.
So whatever you
He's
got.
been kind of friendly. I don't think he would rob you completely and leave you for, you know.
That would be most convincing though.
It would look more convincing if you did.
Unless he was trying to make a hasty escape.
Yeah.
You're unconscious. You guys are at the haunted mead hall. It's very low lit in here to give it a dark feel. As you guys come in, you see guys that you're familiar with from the caravan, and then you see a whole host of new faces that you've never seen before. This place is packed to the gills.
I see those.
You guys don't get a table, can't sit at a bar. If you're getting drinks or eating, you're standing up and doing it.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay for Grizzly's meal
All right.
and mine and Orvustia's, of course. And tell Grizzly be like, just pay for your meals so that way I can kind of make up some of the trouble.
Yeah. He laughs, he appreciates it, but I can eat a lot of food.
Well, I'm paying for the first 2. I'll throw that in silver.
He laughs.
Do I have any luck getting the room? I think we already went over that.
Your chances of getting room are slim. Nope. You cannot get her, and they are booked for the night. Like I said, your last wagon.
Is there like a bathhouse anywhere?
Yeah, you can put some time down on the bathhouse.
Roland will get a drink and head to the bathhouse.
Yeah, me and Orvustia head to the bathhouse.
They'll tell you you've kind of got to take a number for this thing because
That's fine.
usually
Sooner
the
I get there, the
caravan,
better.
but you can
It's like
take
a
a
trucking
spot
center.
there. Yeah.
We went through your number and take a shower.
Pretty much it is, yeah. I mean,
You wait
you
a
just
lot
put on a
of
list.
to get in first.
And if you don't have a room that's got its own personal bath to take one in, yeah, this is how it's going to have to go.
Alright.
So the owner, he'll apologize to you. He's like, I really need to make this place bigger.
Not a problem, good sir.
Anybody else to do anything? Obviously, you're not going to mingle.
No, me and Orvustia are probably heading to the
I'm
bathhouse
not
here.
aware of what happened between him and Cardone.
I'm probably,
No
I'm
one
probably
is.
getting,
Yeah.
probably getting right
So I'm
now.
going to approach
Laying on the street,
Employee.
unconscious.
and
And I'm an
As
elf with a
for-
17
we should be
charisma.
leaving the Outbreaker fellow here.
And she says, why?
Supplies. Base here, he can get enough to head on back wherever he wants to go, or what. The guards, or I don't really know what to do with him, honestly.
So you plan on letting him go?
I figure we turn him over to the guards or wherever we need to.
She's like, in this place?
It's up to you. I never said I was the wisest person here.
She's like, surely you might be able to escape a place like this. She's like, she's like, I would be surprised if their jail cells would hold you.
I'd honestly be surprised if they had a jail cell.
She's like, she laughs, takes a drink of her wine. Very true.
What do you want this? I had that expensive bottle of wine that that one guy gave us that tastes like vinegar.
She said,
it's my wine.
she's like, where did you get this?
Oh, it was payment for saving that merchant guy back there.
She
Where
says,
I have his name somewhere.
she's like, how about you keep that for the road?
Aldvin gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like vinegar to me. I prefer the taste of meat and beer myself. I know that Vesper gives the googly eyes a lot.
She's like, just keep that for the road. She's like, share it with me in a couple days.
Aye, aye.
She's like, good, bring high spirits. She says, your friend Roland's a little dense.
I tried to warn you. It's happened before.
Really?
Ironically, with a druid.
Yeah. What's a druid? Yeah. She's like,
If you ever find yourself in Korea, this is the Face Sweet Bakery. The best place in the world to get something, to get sweets. You should stop there sometime, but yeah.
she says, you're from Greenest.
By accent tonight.
She says, she's like, I know Face Sweets. She's like, they sell a recipe of mine out from that place. That's actually true.
It's the pie that was so delicious.
Yeah.
No, that's actually the chick that owns it. That's actually her.
Oh.
But she'll tell you, yeah, she knows Quilly, I don't know how to pronounce this freaking elf name. I gotta stop writing crazy names. Sanello, yeah, she knows of her.
Oh, poor Patty kind of had a thing for it, to be honest.
So she's like, well, I'm glad somebody's got a thing for something.
Aye.
And she takes another drink. She says, maybe I'll try the blizzard.
I ain't gonna smoke.
So, talking to Grizzly.
Yeah, probably just talked to Grizzly for a bit. You know, I bought his meal, so me and Orvustia and Grizzly are just all kind of
Chit-chatting it up. What about you, Roland?
Bathhouse.
Waiting your turn?
Yeah,
And then
basically
after-
we're gonna stay there until we
Yeah.
leave, kind of thing. Like he's gonna take a bath, stick around, probably take another one tomorrow if he can get in again.
No, yeah, you probably can. Won't be no problem.
Yeah, I'll probably buy a bottle of one, and
Okay.
me and Orvustia head off to the bathhouse to get back.
Roll me a d20. Okay, from this time you're waiting 11 minutes so you can take your bath. You guys have been in here for about an hour, and you're just kind of caught up in your conversations, and you realize, wow, Luta would play your violin in a time like this. Everybody's in high spirits, glad to be off the road, but Luta is nowhere to be found.
I asked the Dilly, have you seen our minstrel friend? She's usually all up in these scenes.
No, she stayed back with Carlone.
Oh, God.
He always makes things really bad.
Ho. That's what you're thinking. Ho.
Well, one or two things have happened. I really hope. Oh, God. I'm feeling the worst. Can you send a couple guys with me to see what's happening?
You ask her?
Yeah.
She'll come with you.
Oh, yeah, thank you. That was the last time we didn't ask for help. Backfired.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Perception, Roland Vesper,
Perception, you said?
perceptions.
22.
You can tell by your dice.
19.
You watch Orid and Hillary leave the tavern. Girl, no rush, they just leave.
Kind of go like, all right, go.
You go back to the wagon and you find her unconscious, laying face down.
Naked.
Oh, bloody hell. I told you not to trust him. As I slapped her on the back.
Eventually you feel someone hitting on you again. As you start to come to. The back of your head hurts. Your nose and your mouth's dry from breathing in all this dust from this hay.
I slowly start to move and trying to wonder what the hell happened. Then I turn towards you, holding my back of my head.
That's what I would like to know. We came out till you knocked the hell out. Cologne or whatever the hell you were calling is gone.
You help Hillary help Luta get to her feet. She asks you, child, what happened?
I figured somebody needed to stay guard, and let my guard down, and he must have hit me in the back of the head, and got the key, and I took off.
I started going through my stuff on the wagon.
No, he wasn't.
You start going through just
Or
your
tied
stuff.
up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell him, he must have hit me in the back of the head and got my blade and cut its way out. He was tied up in the back.
She looks at you. Surely he didn't do that. You seem like a very capable woman.
Something happened.
Nice, he's very dense too.
The last time I heard him asking me something, it was if I had any armor.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling the truth. But
You're not lying, really.
Would you trust Ed Hillary enough to tell her what's going on?
I would, but I'm remembering what Vera says, so I'm not offering explicit information.
'Cause you're the only one there. We're not there.
But
We can't
if
tell her what's going on.
he wants to show her, I'm a hybrid. No,
I don't know.
But to put on record, I've said this entire time I don't trust Carlone, and I was trying to offload him as soon as
Yeah.
possible.
I don't even know he took this stuff yet until I started looking.
You get to looking around. Your explorer pack's gone. Your healer's kit and all your gold is gone.
Oh, wow. I start freaking out.
Yeah, you had a lot too.
You're digging through your stuff. You find a pouch that looks like her gold pouch hidden around your stuff.
I don't say anything about it. I just leave it buried in all my stuff.
I'm like freaking out. I'm like, you took my healer kit. You took my gold.
I feel she deserves this.
Being a whore.
The healer's like, I'll go alert the town guard, and she leaves.
I look at you. I was like, is that a good idea?
You said you wanted to play it off. I don't trust him. You made a mistake. So never let you alone. That was the last time you gave him poor man blue balls.
I did.
I'm just leaving, storming out.
You're here by yourself. Gold gone. Both your kits are gone. Hillary has went to inform the guard. What are you doing, Luta?
I prepare a spell. Fireball. Spell of sending.
To him?
No.
Who?
Leosin.
Alright.
Tell him-
coming home.
I tell him that I don't know if I can trust, basically it's 25 words. I'm gonna tell him, I don't know if I can trust, I didn't know if I could trust Carlone. He knocked me out, took my gear and gold, and I don't know where he went. I'm in trouble.
It's close.
That's what there's two there without him going for a few days.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
That's hilarious.
Don't you scold me.
Told you to trust your own judgment.
He did tell me that.
Keep your dick in your pants.
My judgment sucks. He did what maybe a Harper would do, but
He tells you, never known a Harper to lie, maybe this is for the best.
Oh, okay.
Stay safe.
So I don't know if I could trust or not trust this guy, so Luta will probably be on edge anytime she ever runs into him again.
Because you don't know he left her gold.
No.
You don't.
So I'm playing in character, and I sent Lee Elson a thing and let him know, because I almost said he won't say I miss him.
I'm just gonna let her stew like that for like an hour or so.
Do you ever send
And then I'll let
me
her
text,
know
too?
to check my stuff
I
in the
can't send
wagon
him to
for her gold.
Messenger, I would.
Okay,
Just randomly
Before-
you looked in the mirror.
you don't even get to do that.
Alright.
You're having a good time. I guess you went back to the meat hall. You've got your bath. I would say your bath is right behind him, so you're just finishing up. You and Orvustia. You go tell Grizzly what happened, Nord. You're not there that long, and the guards come in and to watch the door. One goes up to the tavern owner, and he starts yelling for everybody to quiet down and asks them they have to go to their rooms or leave the tavern. There's a killer on the loose.
Whoa, this escalated quickly.
A killer?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you let the killer go.
How the guards?
Oh, he is, yeah.
Right? I mean,
Technically, that's what he
and Hillary,
yeah.
she didn't know. I mean, bandit guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm about to play this up the fuck you and be like, what the fuck, Luta? What you
Oh,
think?
that is exactly what is going to happen. Everybody disperses. You do see that Grizzly and his little buddy have managed to buy a room from one of these people.
Dude, Grizzly, man, fuck.
Hey, money.
Where's Grizzly's bear at? Is it out here?
But see, he's an outdoors guy. He's bought it for his little buddy here. He's an outdoors guy. He don't mind sleeping outside. Yep, okay. Maybe I should say this. You can buy a room from someone else.
I'm just gonna ask Grizzly if we can sleep on the floor in his room.
He's not sleeping. No, he's letting Longnose. He's helped Longnose buy this room. He don't care to sleep outside.
Oh, so he's got like a tent or something?
Yeah, he's got a tent and stuff. He'll
I guess
pitch.
we'll just sleep in the tent.
I'm just staying with the mayor.
If it's big enough.
He smiles. All right.
I can't.
I mean, if it's like a big, I figure it's probably a bigger canvas tent or something.
I just hand you
No,
my
he just
tent.
smiles at you. All right.
Didn't we, whenever we brung Grizzly in on
And
all
he's
this,
not dumb. He's caught on here. Very obvious. With you and her. And he's like, all right.
He's gonna watch.
Is he?
Dirty old man.
Because if you try, he's not old. I think he's like early 40s. I think his age down here.
He's a human, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's mid 40s.
Oh, okay.
Big old mountain of a man.
I don't care.
I mean, if you try something, he's gonna try something too. I'm just letting you know. What, you've been on the road a month, so but he does get Longnose a room. You do see a lot of this happening within the caravan, like
People buying rooms up.
buying rooms from the caravan that did beat you here. You do see a lot of that.
That's probably gonna cost some gold.
But I mean, you can do that if you want. I don't know. You want to try?
I mean, I'll try it, but I don't think I have no gold.
How much you willing to put out there? As well, just to throw it out there.
He'll put it all
How
on.
much is room normally?
Here he charges like 2 gold for a room.
I'll offer 5 gold to somebody.
To somebody.
I've got 20 gold for anyone that'll give me a room.
He was
One gold, man. Boom. Roland's got a room.
He want the whole damn
real
room? he
fast.
brought it all out.
Roland's got a room real fast. 20 gold. I mean, I got 20 gold. Bam. Someone's gonna take that.
I got 10 gold.
10 gold.
10 gold for a room.
University got your room.
We got a room.
I mean, man, someone just made like, what is it, like 500% profit. They
Yeah.
got their 2 gold back and then only 4 out. So, yeah, boom, that's not a lot.
Now
to
they're
get
sleeping
through.
outside and I'm not, so.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? It's a lot of money. You know how much 20 gold is to somebody?
Yeah, that's why I went high.
I mean,
What is a commoner makes like 8 gold a year?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm just showing the Orvustia that I care.
Hey, you know, though, that's
Good
really
time.
good. Because you thought you were losing her there for a while. Luta,
Got a question.
Yeah.
It's weird, I raised my hand. But whenever we was talking to Grizzly, when we bring him in, told him everything was going on, I cannot remember if we told him that Cardone was going to jump ship. Did we?
He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
there for
yeah.
the conversation.
Okay,
He
so
knew.
Luta's going to know maybe that.
The only people that knew is,
Yeah.
besides you guys, is him and Longnose. I mean, you guys had...
I just don't want Grizzly
Yeah.
mad at him,
She's a man.
and he's going to know that that's what really happened.
Okay, no, that's fine. I thought you would tell him.
Yeah. Because she was kind of worried
There was
about.
one of them that was trying to say.
So we hear all this going on. The guards are saying all this.
Yeah, I mean, like, they really come in and said there's a
Right.
killer on the loose.
What is
Because
it?
look,
I'm gonna
I
tell.
mean, you dug a guy up, and she's like, hey, you know, they decided to pick this guy up. I thought we did the right thing. He stole all of her stuff, you know. So you've got simple-minded guards in a hamlet. So they're thinking, oh my God. So the story would blow up before it got here.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
Gossip, man.
Orvustia that I'm gonna play along and act like I'm mad at Luta, but you just stay low key.
Oh, Or is genuinely mad at Luta.
Gore didn't know he was going to jump ship.
Yeah, I was trying to I kept trying. I was one that
Yeah.
kept putting it off till we got that water, dude.
But for the night, all your fun is over, and this tavern. Everybody in this caravans, both caravans, I should say, are pretty on alert. There's a killer on the loose. There's a killer on the loose. Your fun has died down. So
We started a party back at the wagon.
you could. It's got its own private stall. I mean, it's locked up in a place. I mean, it's how they make money.
I mean, I got a room and I got a bottle of wine still.
Yeah.
We're about to go back to our room.
You can do that.
I am going to go to the wagon, take all my stuff, put it back in my back holding with Luta's gold.
That is where you will go, because that's where Grizzly's at.
Yeah.
You go sleeps with his wagon. What about you, Luta?
Stays on the wagon. Very pissed off.
So you say with Grizzly
Yeah.
and Ord. Alright.
If he's going to commit to the shenanigans of Carlone, I won't make a way.
I'll assume you were there when he
Oh,
when she told Grizzly.
I was there.
So.
But I'm going
He
to let
said,
her
"Why
go
not?"
the rest of this trip without any gold until we get the water.
He's going to get paid in 10 days, so.
And then I'm going to go, oh yeah, this is yours. So Siki has the genuine reaction, so she won't be lying about
That's
it.
actually kind of smart because the people that think that his gold, or her gold,
Feeds
was
into the
stolen,
lie.
you know,
Because
you
even
just
if
so
he
happen
was
to
the real
show up
deal,
buying stuff
that
the
would
next
help me
day,
more.
Yeah.
It's very true.
If it wasn't, then he needs to be caught.
Very, very true. Alright, so, if anybody's got anything they're going to do real quick, otherwise I'm going to wrap this night up in Dragonspear Hamlet. I mean, you are staying here the next day.
We're, the rest of the night I'll be working on fixing my stuff, so.
Alright.
I want Tim to help him. I have nothing to do. Go go
I hear you
spend-
glowing crystal. If you drop it, we all die.
Fuck.
Anybody got anything they're going to do the next day?
buy rations.
I need to
I mean,
spend,
you can buy any little thing like that, you can buy here.
I need to spend 8 hours to finish it all.
You've got all day, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy me and Orvustia breakfast.
I mean, it's just a typical day here. It's your day off.
We'll probably just have some breakfast, maybe go for a walk around the
You
little
can do that.
hamlet.
You hear a lot of stories about the castle and all that other stuff.
I will spend the rest of the day converting my heavy crossbow to a repeater
Okay.
because I don't want to pull out
Go to the,
next piece.
I guess I go to the inn and see it around
Today.
Stay.
lunchtime if she needs a form of entertainment to play for her inn for the bar to pull in more customers.
Hey, you can do that. Yeah. So, he just asked that you give him a small percentage of any gold score
Yeah.
I toss you. So you turn the killer story, and next day, hey, I'm the woman that survived the killer. Play
Yeah.
some music. You put this place in a better mood. Your last day here at Dragonspear turns into a really good day for
And
it.
I write
How much
a
longer until we
song
get
about
rich
your
one
metal
week?
bear.
Oh, you got a whole.
You don't know anything about it.
You got a whole.
Oh, you haven't told nobody?
30 days.
No, I've
Yeah.
only took herds.
Oh, I'm singing a song about Curd. I'm making some bear song about Curd, so.
Now, if herds ever falls in combat, I'm going to take all my metal Rupert pieces I have and strap them to him as a sideboard.
Metal bird.
Better
I'm telling you.
Curd.
Yeah. better. Metal curd.
The $1 billion bear.
That's, hey, there you go.
Oh god.
1 billion gold piece bear.
The 1 billion platinum bear.
There you go.